Once in a peaceful city, lived a man named Raj. On paper, Raj had everything a person could dream of. A giant mansion with more rooms than he could count. Expensive cars in the garage that he barely drove. Servants who greeted him every morning. And a fortune worth billions, passed down from his parents. He was born into wealth. Born into luxury. Born into comfort. But not born into happiness. Raj never had to struggle for food. Never had to fight for education. And never had to chase success. Everything came easily. The family business was already successful. His parents gave him everything. The name, the fame, and the fortune. And yet every morning, when Raj woke up in his beautiful bedroom and looked in the mirror, he felt hollow. His life looked perfect on the outside, but inside, it was a silent storm. He had no close friends, only people who smiled when he paid. No one called him at midnight to ask how he was. He went to parties, wore branded suits, smiled for cameras, and returned to a bed that felt colder every day. He had a gym, but no energy to work out. He had a home theater, but no excitement to watch anything. He had the best food cooked by top chefs, but it tasted the same every day. He wasn't struggling financially, he was struggling emotionally. He often sat in his garden, staring at the sky, asking himself, what am I even doing with my life? Is this really all there is? One morning, something unexpected happened. While sipping his coffee in silence, he noticed an old man sitting just outside his gate. The man looked poor, very poor. His shirt had holes. His beard was uncombed. His eyes had wrinkles, but his face had something Raj didn't. Peace. Raj watched him for a few minutes. The man didn't beg. He just sat quietly, smiling at the sunrise, like he was truly enjoying the moment. After some time, the man walked slowly toward the gate and said gently, "Sir, if you have some food or money, I would be grateful." Raj nodded and signaled the guard to give him some money and food. But as the old man took the offering, he looked Raj in the eyes and said something Raj would never forget. "You look like a man who has everything but feels nothing." That one line hit Raj like a slap. He was silent for a moment. "No one talks to me like that," Raj said, confused. The old man smiled. "Then maybe that's your problem, sir. People only talk to your money, not your heart." Raj didn't say a word. The man walked away. But those words stayed with him all day, all night, all week. "You look like a man who has everything but feels nothing." The next morning, Raj did something strange. He waited by the gate, and when the old man returned, Raj asked him to sit with him in the garden. That day they talked. The man told him he once had a family, a small shop, a life of struggle, but after losing everything, he started walking. He never begged. He shared stories, helped travelers, and lived on what the world gave back. He said something that made Raj shiver. "Happiness is not made of gold or gadgets. It is made of struggle, purpose, and connection. You've had an easy life. That's why it feels empty." Every day after that, Raj met the man, and every day the man shared new thoughts. Do something hard every day, or your soul will rust. Give without expecting. You shall feel something your money never gave you. Build something of your own. Not for fame, for your heart. Slowly, Raj began to change. He stopped spending money on things that didn't matter. He visited orphanages and sat with the kids, not just to donate but to talk. He met his employees, not as a boss, but as a human being. He started learning carpentry, just to feel the joy of building with his hands. For the first time he slept peacefully. For the first time he cried, not in pain, but in relief. For the first time he smiled, not for the world, but for himself. Months passed. Then one day the old man didn't come. Raj waited. A day, then a week, then a month. But the man never returned. No one knew who he was. No one had a name. No address. Just memories. Raj believed he wasn't a beggar. He was a messenger. A stranger sent to wake up a sleeping heart. Moral of the story. My friend, the message of this story is simple. Life is not just about making money. Yes, money is important, but true peace comes when you do something for others, when you help someone below you, when you solve someone else's problem. That brings a happiness no money can ever buy. Money is just paper. It can be made, lost, and earned again. But if your whole life is only about chasing it, one day you'll sit alone and ask yourself, I have everything. Then why am I still not happy? True wealth is not what you have in the bank. It's how many lives you touch. How many people smile because of you? So remember this. The more you do for others, the more life gives you in return.